Right, here we go again. I am so sorry, but they're both off the computers now, so it definitely shouldn't happen again. Yeah, but they're both off it now, so if it happens again, then I'm not quite sure why. That's the only reason that I can think of. So I will try and keep a closer eye on the screen, just to make sure I'm not sat here talking to myself. It's so infuriating, it really is. Right, that needs to be pink again. Let's change back colours. I want to try and use as many colours as I can, just to get the feel of these. So I've got two different pinks here again. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. Right, so let's go with the darker one. Is that the darker one? Let me use a tester sheet. Ah, that's the darker one. That barrel is quite deceiving, actually. Yes, let's hope that it won't happen again. Right, I'm gonna go into this big area here now. Let me just move up so you can see this big streak of hair here. I think the YouTube gods are on my side tonight, are they? But at least it's working again now. Hello everyone joining again. But I do like how these are laying down. I am enjoying them. Definitely gonna have to colour just with these to see how they act. Let me just move the light a little bit because I don't want the shadow getting in the way. Oh, will you ask him please, Kirsty? And whenever I see you, let me know please, because that is beyond annoying. Obviously I don't stream that often, so when I do, I don't want that happening. I'm sure it's annoying for you guys as well. That's fine, Liam. She will do. Kirsty'll ask her fella, and I'm sure she'll let me know, as I have no idea. I'm quite good when it comes to computers, but when it's to do that with the internet and logging in and changing alt settings, I've not really got an idea where to start. I am going to use stickles as well. I've not used my stickles certain colours in a little while. I'm actually going to go in and colour the lips actually with this colour. Let me go in and sharpen. So this is a PDF as well of Hanna Karlzon's rather. I've linked her Etsy shop in my last stream if anybody's interested. It's comes in a 3-pack and they're really lovely images. I can see myself colouring all 3 anyway. I'm just going to put that base colour down and I'm going to go in with a slightly darker one. So I was just thinking about it again, then it might be difficult. What I'm going to do is I'll get a piece of paper, write everybody's name down, and I'll write the numbers on the piece of paper. That'll probably be easier, and I'll go onto random.org on the laptop, and then that can pick a number for me. That's probably the easiest. And I've missed a bit of her there. Let's just go in with the pink and then bring that up a bit. See the pink over the yellow there? It's blending in quite nice actually. The watercolour that I used as well was the Winsor & Newton ones and the Paul Rubens for the sparkly bits, if anybody was interested. Right, let's go in with another darker shade. Watermelon pink. Thank you, Mia. Let's just darken that up a little bit. I know that the Fine Tech are meant to be really, really nice. I've not tried them. I've tried the, oh gosh, what are they called? The other ones that are very similar, but they're a cheaper version. Gansai Tammy, that's it. I've tried them and they're nice, but they're nowhere near as nice as the Paul Rubens. But if you're after some really nice metallic watercolour paints, there's two shops that I would recommend on Etsy. I think it's GD Colour and then another one, KJ Designs by Karen. They're beautiful watercolour paints. They are a little bit on the pricier side, but they're definitely worth it. Right, eyes. I want green eyes to go with the bits of green hair. Welcome, Jane. It's lovely to have you. I'm testing out today for the first time. Let me just look at the colour chart. The Arteza pencils. I've not used these before. I'm just picking out a green. I like that mint green. So I have, if you're buying any bigger set of pencils, I would recommend putting them in the order in the pencil case, the same as your swatch chart, because it will be easier, you know, to find the colours that you're after. So let's go in with this mint green. So thank you for the lovely comment as well yesterday, Jude. It really did make my day, that yesterday. It was a very sweet comment. So I'm not going to worry about the black bit, because I'm going to go over with a fine liner once we've finished the colour. Think. Right, let's go in with a slightly darker shade, spearmint green, which is this one. Steph, they've already got names on, so why did you number them? Mia, that case is from Amazon. I copied Colour with Claire. I copied her, I saw that she had it, so I needed it. Plus I've got quite a few just plain colour ones, so I wanted one that was a bit different. Well, you best get them used, Jane. Like I said, these only come today, but it took me probably about an hour, if not longer, to swatch them all out and write the colour names down. I got them quite early this afternoon. I didn't have time to do it this afternoon with Isabel at work. I had to wait till she's in bed. Right, I want to go in with one more darker shade, and it's going to be Ocean Blue. Oh really? I didn't know that happened. I didn't know that happened. I'll have to keep that in mind because I'm terrible for actually, you know, holding the pencil quite tightly. I didn't realise that happened. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the even darker shade just at the top, because it would be slightly darker under the lid. Like so. I barely put any colour down there, guys, but I can see it, I promise. Right, so I keep all my blending, anything to do with blending. I've got white gel pens in here and fine liners. So I've got one Copic fine liner that does the job quite nicely, actually. Hope that it comes back on.
I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure he was doing something. He's got that face on his bed like that. And he walks in the bedroom.
Yeah, well, it's come back on now. Go back upstairs and take his phone off him.
He's sat there reading his book.
I know, but he could be messing around on his phone, on YouTube, on his phone, anything. I don't trust him. It's funny that my husband's just gone upstairs to check on what my son's doing. He said he's only reading his book on his Kindle, but it's funny that he's just come downstairs and it's working again. Yeah, he is. I've just sent him up to steal his phone off him, take his Xbox joypad out of his room. He's 13-year-old. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. But that is a big coincidence, isn't it? Honestly, this is the first time that it's happened this many times in one night. For any of the new people that have joined. Have you got it? What did he say? Right, so we've got his phone down here now, so if it happens again, then I'm just gonna give up. Right, I was up to saying I'm adding these eyelashes back in because I've gone over with too much colour pencil with the Prismas and there's like a waxy bloom over them. I know. Teenage boys for you. Right. I'm quite happy with the shading that I've managed to do with just watercolour on these ponies. I'm determined this year to get better with watercolour, so we'll see. I think I'm going to add a little bit of shadows to the green one. I'm going to go back in with, let me just check the swatch chart, Shamrock Green, which is this little one. I like minty shades. Oh, I like anything pastel really. So they don't need much of a sharpen these. I think I went around twice then. And they're keeping a point really, really well. I've not had any break yet. So that's a plus. Our teas are well done. For someone like me that always breaks them. I'm just going to add a teeny weeny little bit, and then we need to go in with the blues. And then we can start adding stickles and hopefully the glossy accents. I want to have a look. And did I show you guys the crackle accents? I'll have to do a video of them on their own. They deserve a video. They were really good over a lizard actually. Adding texture to the page. Oh, I saw a slight buffer there. Did anybody else get that? It's only a teeny weeny little bottle that I've got. It's that small I can't even find it now. Oh, there it is. Considering the size of the glossy accents that I've got, it's a tiny, tiny little bottle. But it's good stuff. I'll put that on the list of things that I need to do. Right. I'm going to have to buy a replacement of that soon. I need to go to Hobbycraft. I really want to film in there, but I'm too chicken. Every single time I go, I just chicken out. I am liking these. I'm so glad I ended up waiting and not buying the 72 set now. Right, the unicorn I'm going to leave empty because I'm going to go over that with... Where is it? Where is it? I'm going to go over with this sparkle pen for that little horn there. Just checking where else I need to shade. I need to go in a little bit here. Oh, it's raining again. It's been raining all day today here. I don't think we've had a break. Right, a little bit up top here. And let's work on this side. I don't think it'll take me too long now to get this finished. I'll get that giveaway done, and then I want to carry on working on the Mystic Eyes Art Mirrors picture. I absolutely love them boots now. I wish I got them. I've got one of the boots in PDF. I wish I'd got it as a physical copy now, because the paper is really nice in them boots. And it took less than a week actually. I think I ordered it on a Tuesday and it came here yesterday, last Tuesday. Right. Oh my god. Was she a mess? No, we don't have snow, funnily enough. You know, like when it pops up on your Facebook, like this time 2 years ago, this time 6 years ago, whatever. Like we did have snow like this time. So I'm surprised that we've not got it yet, to be honest. I hope we do get it this year. It'll be difficult taking Isabel to nursery, but I still want her to see it and play in it. It's not fun though, is it, if you get a lot of it? A little bit up here. And I'm going to add a tiny bit here. I don't really want to go overboard with the pencils because I quite like the fact that you can see the watercolour through it. Kimmy, you've got all Hanna Karlzon's boots. Snap. A new one comes out. Is it this year or next? I can't remember now. I've been following her on Instagram and she's been doing sneak peeks. I just want to add a little bit of blue, because this blue, I need to try it out. So it's Robin Egg Blue. Robin Egg Blue, it's a weird name. Spring's it out. I'm looking forward to that one. I always love her books. Sounds like there's a duck on that chair when you're moving round. Can you hear me? No, he can't. He's got his headphones in. He's moving around, not leather couch. It sounds like he's sitting on a duck. And you know what? He can't even hear me. Who else do I really like that I've got there? Have you tried the Jasmine Beckett Griffith? I always get funny pronouncing her last name. Griffith. Jude. They're really nice pictures, and the paper in her boots are really nice to colour on, and you can use sort of any medium on her boots. Ah, Jen, I didn't know that. See, you learn something new every day. I didn't know that. I thought that was a weird name for a pencil. I thought they'd be cream or something like the rest of them. Oh yes, they do, Kirsty, you're right. They do. Jude, I don't know if you've seen, I did a video just on the Soulmates book, and I worked on purely just the background, so I tried to use as much mixed media as I could. And that was a task, that was a task and a half. I worked on that every single night for a couple of hours, and it took me months to get that finished. And I'm going back to it slowly every now and again. I'm just doing the actual images, but the backgrounds are done now, thank God. I think I'll think twice before trying to take a task like that on. I thought, well, no one else has done that yet, so I'll do it. Yeah, that was hard work. What do you colour then, Jude? You draw, don't you? I looked at your Instagram account. You do pencil sketches. There was a couple of Game of Thrones pictures that you did that caught my eye, that were very good. Right. I want to get that sparkle pen on in a minute, and I need to add the white gel pen before I forget. Right. Now let me just chat. Try and catch up with chat a minute. Yeah, the spirit animals. It's, I don't know why it's got two in it. It must be different publishers. But yeah, that one. Hi, Hanna. Thank you for joining. I was just catching up on chat then. I wasn't being ignorant. Right, I'm going to pop this sparkle pen. I'm not even going to bother with zooming in, because if I touch the camera again, it might end up coming off. But I promise you it is there. Let me lift up the picture instead. There you go. You can just, there you go. But I am going to put stickles over that anyway. I just wanted to put a base there. Just a little bit of something. Right, so the highlights on the eyes. I don't ever do two eyes, like two pairs of eyes the same. They're always different, the highlights. It's just whatever I fancy at the time. So I'll go in with lines, dots, stars, love hearts, whatever. And I'm going to go in with a little bit on the bottom lip and smudge it out just a tad. And what I'm going to do, because that's just reminded me, I've got a clear one of the sparkle pens, so I'm going to pop that over her lips. So what you do with these barrels, you squeeze and you can actually see the ink coming and running through, but just be careful. Let me get a spare piece of paper, because I've done this before and it's gone splatter all over my page. Right, so that's come through that. You can feel it as well. It's like she's got lip gloss on. Like so. Hey Dusty. I'm seeing a lot of new faces this evening. I think, is it the day or the time? I'm coming on at the right time tonight. So I'll show you again the sparkle on her lips. That it is there, it just has to catch the light. I need to fix the eyebrows. I hate the eyebrows. So I'm going to try and lighten them up a bit. I'm going to use Marmalade Orange. And sort of just hope for the best here. Because I think what I've done, I've put too many colours down trying to make it a rainbow eyebrow. And the colours have just muddied up together, unfortunately. Right, I'm going to do this giveaway now while we've got 19 people on. So could everyone write in the comments now that you want to be included? I'm going to write everyone's name down separate on a piece of paper, give you all a number on here, and I'm going to go onto random.org on the iPad. I can't think of the name of the thing. So I've got my pencil. I'll start writing names down when people let me know. Football on the telly. I don't envy you. Jane, I don't envy you, love. That's one thing I can't stand. I mean, my husband loves football. Right, Kirsten. So, treasures. Right, where am I up to? Colour me Jen. Colour me Jen. I've lost where I was up to now. Lena. Dusty. Rennie Girl. Cheryl. Jude. Mia. Where are you? I can do that well, but what if people pick the same number twice? I'd feel terrible. Mia. We've got Mia. I am writing them down, guys. I'm just not. I'm not the fastest writer. I'm a fast colourer. It's not a fast writer. Sue. Vera. Kimmy, Leon, Rika, Carly, Mia, Kimmy, Mia, Kimmy. Right, I've wrote them all down anyway now. Let me just double check how many I've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've only got 15 here, guys. So Sue Barrett, yep, I got you. Carla, yep, I got you. Kimmy. Mia, can you just check that for me, please? I'm pretty sure I've got everyone there. Colour me Jen. Real treasures. Kirsty's at the top. Right, okay. Right, that's fine then. Right, so I'm going to come off. Like, this is what I'm watching now. So I'm going to come off that. I'm going to go on to random.org. Restart it. And then we never got... Did I say 15? Right, so just make this total it for, I'm just going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is there no more, Mia? Right. Yep, so what do we want to do? Should we do separate or combined? You do a vote, Mia, just you work out the votes for me, love. I'm just going to have a quick drink, so I'll give you a minute and then I'll come and check on. I don't mind doing it 2 separate ones. I don't mind doing it as one. So just put a vote up. I'm doing it now. I'm just letting them decide. Do they want me to do it separate or together? It's between 15 people there. Separate? Anybody else? Sorry? Do it separate. Right, okay. Right, we'll do 1, 2, 15 then. If it comes up with the second winner, obviously I'm not gonna, I'll do it 2 separate times. So 1 to 15, generate the number. Number 11, which is Steph. I'm gonna have to go back up the comments. I'm gonna go back onto YouTube. It gets complicated, this. So we've got one Steph here, haven't we? Yeah. Steph, Nick, there you go, you've won. And I'm going to let you pick which one that you want first, because you was the first winner. Oh, it's bloody lagging again. Steph, which one would you like? I've got one just here. I think I know which one you're going to pick, but you've got the mermaids or the dark fantasy. So which one would you like? So Steph, I'm going to take you out of that now. You wanted the dark fantasy, yep. I knew that you'd say that. Right, you've already got me on Instagram, so can you message me later on, and I'll get back to you once I've finished the stream. So let me just put that away. Can you put that on the table for me, please?
Well, I just dropped it.
Very funny. When you were sitting down before, it sounded like a duck, because your bum was on the leather. Right, let me go back into that now. Right, so I've took Steph out of that. You can all see that there, can't you? Steph's the winner. I'm not going to do the same winner twice because I don't think that's fair. So I'm still going to have to probably go 1 to 15. If it comes up with 11 again, I'll just regenerate it. So we've got number 1, which is Kirsty.
Fixed.
Kirsty! You won it! Let me just check up on chat.
Oh, fair close to the package on that, mate.
I know, yeah. Did you hear my husband then? Right, Kirsty. I don't need to message you. Don't need to message me. I'll sort it. Mermaids. Right, Steph. Just message me now. If you just message me now or email me, my email address is going to be underneath my last stream, or you can Instagram me, whichever. So yeah, congratulations guys. I'm happy that I've give it away this time. And you know, you're happy about it? Because that other lady didn't get back to me. So I'll save that, put that there, that's over there. You well chuffed, Kirsty. Well, it was just a luck game, that. I'm happy for you both. Right, I want to try and get this finished because I want to get back to me missed it out one. But I am going to do another giveaway once I hit 1,000. I did mention that the other day, so it could be a little while off yet. I'm glad that it went quite smoothly. That I was worrying that someone would say, "Oh well, you know, I don't know." Steph. I knew that you wanted that one. I knew that you was going to say that. Right, let me just get my stickles out and then unblock if I can find. I'm using like a little hairpin. Look at Steph at the end of it. It's terrible. I need to find a drawing pin or something. I mean, little clips there. I'm just using like an old clip to try and get the end open again. Alright, Kimmy. Oh God. Right, as you know me, I need to tidy up my pencils because I can't stand it being messy on my desk. So let me get my stickles out. Right, so these ain't all stickles. We've got this portion. I know you can't really see. Let me lift you up. That should be better. So this portion here is stickles. And then we've got the pearl effects at the front. The other things that I harp on about all the time. So let's see. I'm just going to go for rainbow colours, I think. So we'll go for a pink. A minty green, blue. Or should we choose that blue? No, that blue. That pink. Yeah, Jude, I love stickles. I collect them. Like I said, I will do another one. It was fun doing it. I just hopefully next time, you know, it just takes the one giveaway instead of me doing two, because I did feel terrible for that woman. But you know, I've give her a chance to email me and message me, and I did feel really bad. But you know, it's one of them things. As I was talking to Kirsty about it actually, and she said you snooze you lose sort of thing. She's right. She's right. Well, I mean, is there two? It has took me quite a while to collect these, and I was lucky enough. I think my husband bought me about 10 in one batch together as a present, and then the rest I bought separate on Amazon. Well, I'll remember that. I'll do that. I'll do it as a live giveaway. I didn't realise that people would like that better. Right. There's not going to be any rhyme or reason to this. I'm just going to put it wherever I want. I'm going to use this as my scrap piece of paper. Just making sure that one's fine. Because sometimes if you've not used them in a little while, they do get blocked up. Like I said, I'm not going to... well, I don't want it to be any pattern. And it is quite 3D, this stuff, when you first put it down. But once you've let it dry, it will flatten out. You will see it in this month's finished pages. You know, the result. Oh, I'll probably end up adding a picture to Instagram, knowing me anyway. A little bit here. And down here. I'm not going to do a line on this one, I'm going to do some dots. That's better. Yeah, it does, it flattens them out. So once I've got all the stickles out on the page, then I will do that. So I've used my blue. I don't think I've actually used this mint green one yet, so I'm not quite sure how minty green it is, because it does look quite see-through, but we'll see. I'll go again with the dots. I'm even going to add, I think, a bit to the unicorn. Let's go in with the horn. Just be careful with this stuff, because if you do smudge it, obviously you spent your time trying to get a nice pattern down, you're just going to have glue everywhere. Thank you, Sue. I'm just using stickles at the moment. Hopefully I'm in frame. Line here, just try and make it a little bit odd. I don't want it matching. I think this was just asking for crazy colours. Oh yeah, you're right. Especially them Pentel ones, you have to make sure that you let them dry properly, or they can be a mess. This was one of the black ones, so I'm not even bothering trying to fight with that one. That's thistle. We're going with this pink. What have you got, Mia? Do you mean proper glitter or stickles or some other glitter glue? Go in with these dots. A little bit on the bow. on the ice cream. Right, what colour do I need to use now? Purple. And we're going to add a little bit of that to Pony's hair, I think. Just a little bit. Oh, that one's a nice one. See, some of these I've not used in a long time, so I can't quite remember what they're like. And some here. Right, I'm going to go in with the glossy accents in a minute. Oh, I've not heard of Sparkle Pops. What are they? What is it, Mia? Is it like a paint? Or is it in like a pen form or what? Right, that's the lid of that. These can go over here. And let's see if this is going to work tonight. Oh, yeah, there we go. I think I put too much on. No. She's definitely got big eyes now. Right, so I'm just going to take this out and tap underneath the piece of paper, and it'll help flatten out the glue. I always think that all the time, but he's really good. He knew that these pencils were coming today, and he could have easily said to me, you don't need more pencils, but he didn't. Right, so you'll probably see that in the finished pages. I've realised that I've missed the stars out, so I will go over with probably some sort of gel pen when the glue's dried tomorrow. I'm not messing around with that now, because it'll be sod's law that I smudged something. So let me put my glitter glues away, and I'll show you the next picture what I'm working on. I always keep my pages that I've finished on the dining table overnight. Right, this is the one that I spent probably about an hour and a half on last night. Let me just move everything. And I absolutely love how she's turning out. This is a slightly bigger book, so I'll try and get you all in frame. So I got them the Artesas, the 120 set. I've not ever tried any of the pencils before, and I'm really impressed actually. Really impressed. They remind me very much so with Polychromos. No, he's really good because he knows I do YouTube as well, and this is what I do as my hobby. You know, I sit here for 2-3 hours every night, so he's not bothered. So this was done, apart from the it's not white gel pen, it's white acrylic paint. Apart from the wings, everything else is pan pastels that I've done with this. Kate, if you're seeing this, then it's not done yet. It's not finished yet. I've not added shading or anything. So I'm going to go in again with the Artesa and use them for the shading. And I've just moved them away. I just love these boots by this artist. It is... I don't want to... It should be alright now I set it. Yep, see it. You know, I used hairspray to set it because I didn't want to go out and spend... I think it was like £14 or £15 on a setting spray. So I just used hairspray, and it's, you know, it's worked. It is the Fairy Tale Princess colouring book by Mystic Art Mirrors. I've got one other physical copy of hers, and I've done a lot of pages actually. Yeah, so I love her art. Welcome back, Kimmy. Why, what art supplies do you not have, Steph, that we've just mentioned? Or that you want? It is a really nice book. So you've got all your princesses. The paper as well is absolutely fantastic. It takes water. Superb. So that's Alice in Wonderland. I'm not 100% sure whichever one it is. I think that's meant to be the Mad Hatter. That's meant to be the Cards Lady from Alice in Wonderland. Which one's that? Where she's trapped in the castle. It's not Snow White, is it? I'm not up to date with princesses, so I don't really know. That's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, I think. You've got Ariel. There's some really, really lovely images in this one. Pan pastels and glitter. You have to get pan pastels. They're brilliant. Oh, that's Sleeping Beauty. Right, let's get back to this. Another thing is, I have trouble breaking the spine of these books. I really do. So I'm going to go with the let's get my tester paper again. That should be alright. Let me move you up a bit. I'm going to concentrate mostly on the hair anyway, so I'll keep you up there for the time being. That should be alright. Can you see the book is slightly, it's like not bending, but it's not opening properly all the way with the mermaid one. I've not had any trouble with that one. I don't know if this one's because it's brand new. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So this is Tinkerbell, if you hadn't guessed. This is the one that me and Kate chose to do. And I know hers is going to be absolutely gorgeous because they always are. The trouble is with me, I get to an end of a picture and I think, oh, I'm done now. And then there's so many things that I've missed out that I could have added at the end. I'll just say I or whatever, Steph, because I know that we've already spoken on Instagram, so I know who you are, but you are going to have to share your address with me so I can send it out. What day are we now? What day are we now? Tuesday? Tuesday. I can get it sent out on Friday. I can nip to the post office on Friday and get that sorted. I'll try beforehand, but Friday's going to be my best day. And Kirsty, I'll just sort yours out, you know, whenever. Is it actually showing up on camera, that? I don't like this angle. I'm not keen on this angle, guys. Let me just move the camera a little bit. Because I know if I was watching, I'd find that angle irritating. That should be better. Have you never won anything, Steph? To be honest, I've never won anything. Not that I can recall. I might have won something when I was a little girl at like a Christmas fair or something, but not anything as, you know, being an adult, I don't think. You're going to have to take a picture. You're not taking a picture of me. Morning, Kirsty. If that's what you meant, you're not doing that. It's the only time we see each other. Really? Oh, that's brilliant. We've never had anything like that done before. I bet that's going to be good. Where's it at? You know what I thought you meant? Literally standing there with the beacon going, thank you, taking the picture. No, not that time in the morning. I feel like I've got a blocked nose coming on now. Ooh. Well, you know what you can do now, Kirsty? You can do a body colour with me, can't you? Steph, you can do the same thing as well. That'll be a nice thank you. I'll pick a picture and we'll all do it. Oh, that's not too bad then, is it? How did you manage to win that? Was it a competition on Facebook? Let's hope Casper and Hazel behave then, eh? So, if someone did want to do that, I would do it. I'd just be really embarrassed. Really embarrassed. It's alright yourself taking a picture into it because you can take the picture at so many different angles. But when somebody else is taking the picture, you can't delete it. Thank you very much for joining, Jane. It was lovely meeting you too. Hopefully, you'll catch me again. I don't like saying that I'll definitely stream this day or that day, not necessarily with Isabel. That was very nice of you. Right, let's darken this area up a bit. As you can see though, I didn't necessarily need to go over this with any other medium, but I just wanted to. But as you can see, I managed to do the shading purely just with the pan pastels, and it's sort of like I've seen a couple of comments, people saying that they're not sure how to use them. I mean, I wasn't either, but I've just messed around with them and played with them. And I'm slowly working out what's the best way for me using them anyway. I wouldn't like to say that I do tutorials because something that works for me might not work for you. I'm going to have to go in a minute and blow my nose. I'm going to have to run upstairs. It best not be another call coming on this. I think we're lucky we've not had a cold in this house for a couple of weeks. Cheryl, I enjoy painting as well. I really enjoy painting. I just find it a lot more relaxing sometimes because it's a lot easier and a lot quicker. We're going to have to get a pet name for us, Deb. What do you mean? Am I missing something here? How are your dogs, Mia? Mine are extremely overly annoying because both of them have come into season at the same time, so yeah, that's fun. It's quite funny though, seeing two female dogs trying to have sex with each other. They don't understand. So yeah, that'll be another 2 weeks, I think a season lasts. But yeah, apart from that, they're alright. Will they not go outside in it? I don't imagine mine probably wouldn't if it was deep snow. Do a lot of watercolour. I love watercolours. I'm just trying my best to get better with it. Oh yeah, I'm not clever enough to think of a name. I'll have to ask Hanna. He'll think of something. He'll think of something daft. I've never tried oil paint, but I have tried acrylic. I've got a lot of acrylic paint, but I've not necessarily painted with acrylic paint. I've more or less used it for backgrounds, but I've never tried oil paint. I've heard that it's quite expensive. Let me just block this colour in here. Oh, gouache paint. I wanted to try a white gouache. That's a mixture, isn't it, of watercolour and acrylic. I wanted to try that for highlights. You don't mind being a groupie. Oh, don't say that, guys. I'll start getting embarrassed and I'll just come off. Can't say that. I think that's the most I've ever had on the stream tonight before it decided to have a dicky fit and kick everyone off. I start getting nervous. The more people that are watching you start getting a little bit, am I saying the right thing here? Am I doing the right thing? I'm going to have to come back in a minute, guys. I need to go and blow my nose. I'm sorry. My nose is doing me head in. If I've jinxed myself now by saying that no one's had a cold in a couple of weeks and I come down with it. Oh. Yeah, like I said, I've been wanting to try gouache for a long time actually. And now the dogs are fighting in the background, I'm sorry. It's cold weather, isn't it? Once you go out in the morning and you're getting wet, it's alright coming home and getting changed, but then you're going back out in the cold again. Forever getting some sort of bug. I'll be glad when it's summer again, but then I'll start complaining it's too warm. Oh, she did say, you know what, I completely missed it. Was it when I was blowing my nose? Bye, Rennie girl. I do apologise, but my nose is too mad. You've gone crazy with colouring boots, Cheryl. I mean, have you got, you know what, I don't even count mine now. I really wouldn't. I've seen them in Hobbycraft, the Distress Oxides. They're the same makers of the Distress ink, I believe. I don't know what they're like though. Oh, right, okay, Mia. What did you do, Cheryl? What sort of order have you put in? I'm just going to guess. I'm still waiting for it. I think it's called Fantasia by Nicholas F. I think it says on Etsy I can leave a review on the 14th, which that to me means it should be here by the 14th. I think we're at 12 today, aren't we? So 14th is Thursday. Then I can film the Etsy video that I want to do. It's just taking its time. I ordered it from that Cool Books. And I've ordered from them before and they've been brilliant. Rolo, get in your bed. Get in your bed. Stop winding her up. Oh, don't ever have two dogs together, especially when they're in season. Get in your bed. Right. Stop in your bed, you're being naughty. Is it the 14th today? See, I don't even know. Oh my god. I would have cried. What did you do? Cry? I'd be wearing a hat to go out the house. My face definitely wouldn't suit a bald head. Oh my god. I shouldn't laugh, I'm sorry. Right, let's get back to this. I'm going to go in with a slightly darker shade. I don't know whether... I'm quite like this. Not honey, actually. No, that's not dark enough. Ginger. I'm just swatching them on the little card at the side of it. Yeah, I like that one. So let's sharpen that. Yeah, me too, Mia. I just wanted to get this video filmed. It's not just that, that was a present off my mother-in-law. She gave me a little bit of extra money, like for YouTube sort of thing, as a present over Christmas. And I think it was for when I hit 500 subscribers. She gave me a little bit of money, and I've ordered that book. So I want to obviously have that book so I can film it and say thank you to her on film. I feel terrible that I've not done it yet. It was like before Christmas. Oh, well, if you're comfortable wearing wigs, you know, it's fine, isn't it? Bye, Steph. I'll speak to you later on anyway. When I've come off here and I've got sorted in bed and I put my curry on, I'll message you then. I think we was about eight episodes behind last night. We watched 6 all at once. Because all we're doing is literally sitting here. I'm sitting here for 2-3 hours every night colouring. So we're not watching TV. Oh yeah, Judy, right, yeah. It's just some people, there was a video actually, and it was a while ago, it was floating around Facebook, and it was this woman, and she had beautiful, beautiful, thick, dark hair, and she shaved it all off, and she looked even more beautiful without the hair. Her face was just stunning, it brought her features out. That's what I mean, some people can really get away with it. Oh, did you order this boot, Josephine? Was it this, the fairy tale one? Treasures, you're asking the wrong person because I squeezed the pencil as well. I suggest holding it a little bit higher up, maybe. I don't know if that... And you can buy, they're like these spongy things that go around the pencil. You could also buy them and then, you know, hold it there, and then you're not squeezing the pencil as hard. I haven't even seen the new Eerie book. I've not got any Eerie boots at the moment, to be honest. Oh, you get a lovely, I don't know if you know, you probably will if you watch the new reviews. Let me just find it. You get this as well. It's like, it's an envelope, and she sends you some business cards. And then 2 of these gorgeous postcards. So I've got 4 altogether now. I wish I could pop them up right in front of me, but I'm in the dining room, so I won't be allowed. But yeah, they come with every purchase, I believe, with any book. They are very expensive, but she sometimes has offers on, I do believe, in a shop, because I bought the Mermaids one. I think it was about 10 or 15% off at the time. It was over Christmas, the Christmas period. Yeah, that's why I walked up the envelopes away. They're so cute with the little cat on. I just keep them in my little trolley at the side of me. So if you don't mind, guys, could you thumbs up my video, please? It's like begging for thumbs up. But I noticed that you thumbs up the first stream, but because it messed up, this is a separate stream now. Pretty please. Yeah, so I'm impressed with these pencils for the first time using them tonight anyway. I think with these area, I'm not going to do it tonight because I think it'll take me too long and I really do need to concentrate. I'm going to go over the whole area with the clear sparkle pens and do quite a few layers so it stands out. Yeah, she sells the actual the pictures, doesn't she? It's just really unusual artwork, isn't it, with the big eyes? I know Hannah Lynn's girls have got big eyes and big lips, but it's totally different from this. This is quite quirky. Can you actually see a difference from what I'm doing there? I don't know if the camera's picking it up. I will try all sorts of different ways, you know, of blending these and whatnot. I need to do it a skin colour chart, which is probably going to be tomorrow night, if not Thursday actually. So I'll be able to play with them a little bit more then. Thank you, Kirsty. Because sometimes, honestly, it looks different when I'm looking at it on the camera. It looks a completely different colour than it does to real life. But when I'm adding pictures to Instagram, I always take my pictures in natural light. So I'll go to the back door usually and take pictures there so you can see the true colour of them. I'm not going to colour the flowers because again I'm undecided. This is quite an important picture for me, doing it as a body colour with Kate, so I want to make sure I do it right. But I am going to do her eyes and we're going to do them. Could someone do me a favour and just Google Tinkerbell and just zoom into her eyes? Are they blue or green? I can't remember. I'm trying to make it similar to Tinkerbell, not identical but very similar anyway. You need a good lamp then. You need a good lamp. A daytime lamp. Because even if I'm sat here in the daytime colouring, if she's in nursery for half an hour, I have to have my lamp on. Rollo. Can you let them outside, please? What are they, Custer? The blue. The blue. Right. I'm going to go with the lightest blue I can see. Get out. I think this is the lightest one anyway. That's one of my dogs outside barking. Danny. They were barking because they thought that you putting that drink down then was the door. Don't ever get dogs. We just open the back door, literally open the back door, and she just runs out barking because they've got dogs next door. She's naughty. Can you still hear her? And the door's shut. I've got Isabel upstairs asleep. Was it a light blue or a dark one? Similar colours. We just do, Josephine, we just pick the same picture and then you use whatever you want on it. Whatever mediums, whatever colours, you know, and there's no time limit on it. I mean, I'll probably get this picture done by the weekend now. I'm going to take my time on other areas. But there's no time limit on it. But it's Kate from Kate's Colouring Haven that I'm doing the body colour with. She's lovely. I've done one before and I can't remember what book it's in now. Thank
I'm
you.
going to try and put that back on in a minute.
You won't be able to.
I might be able to.
Right, let's go in with a darker shade. Sapphire blue. I might end up getting kicked off this because he wants to go on the Xbox. How long have I been streaming for? Can somebody check? I know I was on that other one for about half an hour before it started having that little bit of a fit. If you're on Instagram, you know, you could always just share what beats you've got. And there'll always be someone that wants to do a body colour. And they're at it again. Let me just let them in. Come on. In your bed. 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 Roll bed.
You just knocked it.
I know I did. Yeah, don't get a dog, Kirsta.
You can have a dog.
Yeah, you can have one if you want. You can have two if you want. I'll keep the fish tank and you can have the dogs. So I'm just adding a teeny weeny little bit of this on the outside. Oh, add me, follow me on there. I always follow back. Yeah, borrow me dogs and take them for a test run. You'll have them for a couple of hours and you'll be chucking them back. Right. I am going to try a Prisma blender with these and let's see how it reacts. I've got a bit of pink on this blender. So I've just got two colours there. Let's just see. I'm being very careful here because I don't want to rip the paper. It's not blending together fantastically, but the polychromos don't blend together with this really. It's not too bad, it could be better. Take them, Kirsty, you can have them. You can have them. We have to get someone to dog sit when we sometimes we went up to Wales once and stopped over, so we had to get my mother-in-law to sit in the house because we took them when me and my husband got married in Mexico. We had to pay. It weren't a kennels that we took them to because these two little dogs they wouldn't have managed in a kennels, and this lady was charging us £20 per day per dog, so it was basically £40 per day. And that was 2 weeks that we went to Mexico. So there was no way that we was paying that against this lady. So I got my mother-in-law to do it. So she'll dog sit the next time that we needed to. I'm just looking for a skin shade. That's too dark. Earth red. Let's try that. Yeah, Rolla was only a puppy at the time, a black one. And she'd come back from this Curers. And she'd bitten through all of her leads. She had you know, one of the body leads on because she doesn't like a collar around her neck. She won't walk. She'd bitten through all that. They just looked a mess, like they'd not been looked after. And for that amount of money, you know, I wanted them to be treated right. So yeah, I've not gone back to that lady anyway. Labradors are really nice dogs, and they are a therapy dog. I think that they're used for people with disabilities as well, aren't they? Yeah, Mia, so that's why I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again. We can't have cats, my husband's allergic to them. I'm a bit nervous about going in and using this knife. Right, so this is Earth Red. I'm just going to use a tiny bit of this and we'll just see what it's like. If I'm going quiet, it's because I'm concentrating. I really don't want to mess this up. That's not too bad, is it? I don't want it to be too much of a dark skin tone. I just wanted more of a little bit of a shade there. Danny's dad's got a cat. He used to have 2, so whenever we go around to visit him, he has to take all his the antihistamines before we go. And then he's rubbing his eyes are red raw, he's sneezing his head off and we're coming out. Oh, what time are we on now? Yeah, it's 9:45. Thank you very much for joining. And hopefully I'll see you in the next stream, which I don't want to say when it's going to be. I don't like promising. But I'll probably pop up a notification. Oh, did you see my thing on Instagram? I forgot to ask you all this. I know Kirsty did because I had to talk about how to... the button at the top. You know the top of Instagram where you've got all the buttons and you can click and it pops up with people's videos? Did anybody see mine last week? I added one about the giveaway. I'm thinking, am I doing it right, this? You did see it, Mia. Right, good. I thought I was going potty, not doing it right. I made you check it, didn't I, Kirsty? See, is that what it's called? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm going to finish this little bit on her face. I'm going to have to come off myself, guys, because my husband wants to use the internet now and I don't want to be peevish. I've been on for a little while now. But the giveaway's done now anyway. Look forward to the next one. Let's leave that empty. I want to add a little bit of blush there. Let's add a little bit here. So you didn't see my stories, or you did? Is that what they're called then? The thing at the top, you know, you press and then it pops up with people's videos and stuff. I'm going to add, let me lift it up so you can see it a little better. I'm not 100% happy with this tripod, or am I not put it in the right place tonight? Well, that's what it might be. I'm not sure. I'll have to mess around in it again. I think that might be a little bit too light. Let me just swatch them out. Oh no, I like that one. So this is pink macaron. That's on all the cakes in it. Let's add a bit of blush. It's more of a peachy pink, this. Thank you, Colour Me Jen. I'm really hoping that this one does turn out. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I just need to get a little bit more confident at using pan pastels while I'm filming. But I'm terrified of breaking them. I don't know how clumsy I am, and then if I've got the tripod here as well. No worries, Jen. I'm going to be getting off very, very soon. Just want to finish the blush on this lady. And then I'm going to work on it on my own time. I love how she's turning out. And that white acrylic paint is really good actually. It takes a little bit longer to do than white gel pen, but I wanted a change. I was sick of using that gel pen. Right, so I'm happy with that for tonight. So if you don't mind, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I don't want to say when I'm going to stream next, but you'll probably see me in a proper video next, when I'm hoping that this bloody boot turns up either tomorrow or Thursday. Fingers crossed anyway. Let me lift it up a little bit so you can see it a tiny little bit better. Oh yeah, I love her, she's turning 8. Thanks. So thank you very much everyone for joining, and everyone that joined the giveaway. And I'll message the winners later on once I'm all sorted. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I'll see you, hopefully it'll be this week anyway, when I've got time to do a proper filming session. Right, I'll see you later guys. If I can work this thing when the tripod's in the bloody way. Thanks guys, see you later.